angels' saliva and chemicals that color the unseen parts of the galaxy. In my body's art gallery, I understand that I do not have a heartbeat for you. I have a heart dance. My heart dances to the rhythm of your every breath. Even the waves and plants tussle and fight because they do not want to say they missed out on a chance to share the same air you breathe and be refreshed by your gaze, you queen of photosynthesis. There's a swarm of bees that buzz in the soft sweetness of your anger. And when you're happy, lady, when you're happy, that is that moment in history when Thomas Edison saw the first flicker of a light bulb. It's that time when Alexander Graham Bell made that first successful phone call. It's that moment when the first plane cut across the skies and snapped gravity's legs in two. Your mind at work is simply like a pyramid pointing towards rain clouds, making gray matter feel guilty, forever suggesting that beauty is limited to the physical. You rare phenomenon, you're something like jungle fever in high heels, like equatorial rain in pumps, like the thick waters of the Amazon making moves across the ocean into the Namib desert. Sometimes I wonder what it's like to simply lock the sun deep inside my chest for a day, just so that I can know what it feels like to be as passionate as you are about brightening up people's days. Each and every day you pray, I can picture God's fingers piercing through Milky Ways and black holes, shaking the skies up so that the stars can align and guard your words as they march towards heaven. Every time your knees hit the floor in prayer, there are parts of hell that cave in. You are as firm in your belief as the African soil is after caveman, or rather after the Nyao have danced on it. You are so different. And you are another reason to appreciate God, this being, this God that you pray to, see fresh out the demon's lair. Undeserving, but I speak to the demon slayer, the almighty, exalted highly. He keeps me in check, even when I play it like Grandpa and Riley. Remind me again why I have your spirit inside me. Spirit falls fresh on me like the first hints of rain. See, I try to catch the sweet smell of wet earth. Nature heals herself, and heaven might just be the head nurse. In my thoughts, I plunge head first. He knows me in and out, and I don't even know what words I spoke or heard first. Pondering his existence would simply make my head burst. Flourishing in subsistence, I mistake limitations for dads. Curse, worse to better. Can I write God a love letter each day I breathe? And each time, I said each time, the valves in the ventricles of my heart touch to close and open. That is simply a paper being kissed by the strokes of a ball pen. See, my God blows pain out of wounds, calls men out of tombs, calls us born again. Yes, he draws men out of wombs. I feel poetic greed, so sometimes I let hip-hop speak. But please listen, don't let your mind stand to their feet. See, my God knew the rap game before time. Noah's Ark. His words made creation rhyme in one line. I ain't lying. You find yourself praising when you ain't trying, just by the fact that God made you and you ain't dying. This is where your head is that be coming with nature. My pops could swallow the whale that swallowed the bigger fish that swallowed Jonah. Matter of fact, he can sit on time while munching on the universe. He could crumple and shrivel it. Pops could make a fool of his haters, freeze the equator and drop the heat on the fakers. He's got smoke coming out of his nose. His mind just glows, divinely flows his rap on minds that close themselves to his relation. He's patient, over patient, but on Judgment Day, you be like Uncle Ruckus, no relation. Dope equation. You see, the Most High is in me, about me, and around me at the same time. Exactly. Dope equation. He can toast the nation. See, he boasts creation, world record 6 days. And on the 7th, he took a long vacation. The only God to be God, no affiliation. People are still debating, but peep the hating, because by simply opening your eyes or speaking, you've boosted his ratings. He's praised by everything that breathes. The sun comes out to praise, and we awake to tell it his praise is received. I said, Lord, I want to praise before I leave. I want to make sure it's felt we lost the worshiper when I'm deceased. But that's after I've dealt with most of the peeps that tried to snatch the manna before it reaches the people that need relief. Telling the truth to take a seat, like sit way in the back where there's only a flickering light. Sit way in the back, Jesus, where no one can identify with this name that I claim to magnify. See, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but we're so weak we need God to protect us when we're strong. We push him to the dark and wonder why our nights seem endless, and more endless is repentance. And this is also senseless, but in my senselessness, I confess this. We are not the same. I am a Martian, so I Look at people who try to make their own directions, like Kim Kardashian, Northwest. See, I'm traveling through bars and bottles, traveling through bars and bottles, bragging about cars and hotels. I make it seem like plush cars and hostels when it's all lost hearts and hostels. But my God, you're bigger than my hopes. Well, you're XL. No, hold up. Add another X to that. You're double XL. So it's to you that I look so I can double XL. You're the potter, and we just play with bubbles and spells, trouble ourselves. When our gods can fit in cupboards and shelves, your people will humble themselves. Under your shell, we will discover your help. I said, Papa, the devil said he'll suffer our help. You said, tell that liar, I've already double expelled him. Heaven and earth, he's probably got chances in hell. He said, you're covered by the blood. That has more than double your cells. I learned a new word today. Obama. See, I could never do it all by myself. I ain't after no American boy. Go trouble Estelle. At last, I am happy to say I may be as skinny as an eyelash, but I'm eyelash in the eyelids of the great I am.
Good evening, people. How are you doing? Are you ready to have a good time? Okay, great. We're gonna do a song. It's from my debut album titled Till Dreams Do Us Part. I go by the name J2, by the way. The song is simply titled La 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 La. It simply talks about the great love of God. All right? You ready? Praise the Lord. Hey. I woke up smiling. I hear the birds are singing. They remind me whose I am. Sunshine through my window, flowers slowly dying. I'm so in love with you. Am I dreaming? I'm gonna invite a good friend of mine, Trina, to just come and do a song.
Bless the Lord. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The name of the group that is in front of you is Code 14. Yes. We're going to do some songs for you. We hope that you'll be blessed. Yes.
Finchi ukabila, iwe finchi ufwaya. Ivile kuchuchutika, iwe daule fwaya.
Everybody clap your hands like this. Hey.
Finchi ukabila, iwe finchi ufwaya.
Clap your hands like
Ivile
this.
kuchuchutika, iwe daule fwaya.
Hey, everybody put your hands up if you got a question. Jesus is the answer. He can heal that disease even if that disease is AIDS or cancer. He can change that kid even if he smoke weed and claim he a gangster. And he can change that chick who be swinging the hip, prostitute, belly dancer. Yeah, he can get you a job even if the whole town has high unemployment. Even without a master degree, you can still get a salary, rise and promotion. Yeah, even without a license, you can still drive a fly locomotive. It's not what you know, it's who you know, and you know the Lord. Hey. Everybody clap your hands like this.
Finchi ukabila, iwe finchi ufwaya. Ivile kuchuchutika, iwe daule fwaya. Tulaka tundu, kuli Jehova. Tulaka tundu, kuli Jehova.
One, two, three, go! Dear! Dear! Hey! Everybody clap your hands like this. Dear! Wali Pwini Wali Pwini the car. Hey, na wukanga chelo wa fulungana. Lumutole tuta ala kwani ukunwa mumatunducha. No mane mwitumba na shile mumaboko ya patenda. Shate mwano barwa bata twiskala funga pressure. Propule mungana kololoka. Abantu wabona vyo mupina. Jije chimone nitapani ndevyo chava ubututu no kuvepa chapwa no wapena teti amo nemo ichawa ama awe mama futina chapwa uyu anajeva ati tie see you are so beautiful. Far from the usual. You are so beautiful. Hey, so beautiful. So beautiful. Dear, Wali Pwini the car. You are so beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. Dear, Yesu anakupenda. Kwake umekamilika. Yesu anakupenda. Kwake umekamilika. Dear, Yesu anakupenda. Kwake umekamilika, eh. Yesu anakupenda. Kwake umekamilika. Let's go. Olo chalo chico. How many beautiful people we have in the building? Yeah, hey. Wali Pwini the car. You are so beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah. You are so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. Wali Pwini the car. Thank you. Don't hide under the table, but shine that light to everyone so that they not be blind. Black, black, gold, don't be left behind. You are custom made, one of a kind. Moving forward, there's no rewind. Earthly direction, you are the sign in this world of darkness. You are the light. City on a hill, you cannot hide. Don't be ashamed to let your glow shine. Illuminate the glory of light.
Military detective, I could sing a battalion. Hey, this is your time. No one can stop you to trade on new territories. Hey, we send the kind of beat. Ninja Shiva, the song is sweet. Cause you can't come and Sean Nunga is under your feet. Open up your eyes and see. The sky's not the limit. Your weapons are not carnal. Mount up with wings like an eagle. You can do all things to fight to strengthen you. Hey, hey.
pois. Like Benton, don't be left behind. You a custom made, one of a kind. Moving forward, there's no rewind. There's the direction, you are the sign. In this world of darkness, you are the light. City on a hill, you cannot hide. Don't be ashamed to let your glow shine. Illuminate the glory of Christ.
So don't let them block your shine. Shine away. Don't let them block your shine. Oh, shine away.
It's very nice to see you all. Welcome to the JIJUE Road. Now, you may all know the shining MAG44, but there's a story that you don't know. I'm literally shining. Hey, my father passed on when I was only 5 years old. No one else would take care of me. Most relatives said no. So my uncle tried to support when my mama would fight all alone. But she had to go meet the Lord. She died when I turned 17. So at this point, I feel like I'm on a seesaw. Always on the downside, watching my tears fall. Jione kamonga pulira kwa kanachito. Leopard's view, dating is marido. Katisi marido, nishiba kutakata bakuta. No one will grab me from this free fall. But no matter how times get hard, I know deep down in my heart still lights. If you can separate the day from the night, then tell me, how can God fail to provide for you and me? And yes, He loves me. He sees all things, He does not sleep. Yo, we the apple of His eye. My heart beats, 'cause God allows it. This is why we live. Kings have come and gone, but you are still Lord of Lords. Yes, you are King of all. You never switch like weather. My God never changes.